back in 2006, 2007 when I was introduced to one of our engineers, which is now our chief technology officer. He was telling me that he thought LEDs was going to be the future. And we looked into it. I agreed with him. And then we formed a company, a very small company at the time, that actually grew very quickly. So he was right. It did become the future. But now I believe the future is in the smart technology, not just the LED space, but the smart LED lighting space, where you can run all sorts of technologies and sensors and control systems through existing lighting systems. So that's when we decided, this is where we needed to go with it. And that's what led to the purchase of Simkar.
I think one of the beauties of the marrying up of the Neolights technology and the smart technology with a manufacturing facility that's been in the Philadelphia area since 1952, they have the capacity, the workforce, the equipment to manufacture at large scale. So by bringing our smart technology into that environment, we can now do bigger projects. Whatever we need to do, we have now the capacity and a phenomenal facility to execute on it.
It's true, assembled in America here, right in Philadelphia.
So now here we are producing this technology and now getting ready to install the first round of the smart technology. Chester Township was pretty interesting because a person who was on the council, and he heard it, he says, oh, you know what, we can use that in our town. Why don't you come talk to us about it? So we did. We came and talked to them, then we talked to the council, and everyone agreed that this is something that they needed for sure. And they would like to be a town that if we didn't do it with anyone else, be the first. It just was something that was good for the township on a whole, especially if they didn't have to outlay the funding for it. And they're getting all the security and the lighting and the energy savings.
And then we combine that technology and finance it through our URSA program, which is our Energy Reduction Services Agreement. So basically it finances all of the lighting, all of the emergency management system, all of that installation, and provides maintenance on it for the life of the contract with no out-of-pocket costs from the customer. In this case, no out-of-pocket costs from the taxpayer.
That's my understanding from the contract, that we will be getting rechargeable solar panels for lighting, and that'll be augmented with security cameras, which will offset our public lighting expenses. But I think going forward it's a good concept and it should prove viable.
Well, I'm excited about it. As I heard about the project several years ago, I was overwhelmed. I was saying this is exactly what we need in our communities here.
We feel that being a prototype, this will enhance the capabilities of our police department.
Yeah, we got lights. I mean, they ain't the greatest, but they are there.
That's why as a council, when we saw the opportunity to just, in other words, make it better, we took advantage of this lighting program, which is we're the first township ever to do it.
They were all very open to it. They all saw the need for it. Obviously, crime is a big part of it.
Well, crime oscillates from surrounding communities, Chester, Upland, Brookhaven, Parkside. It oscillates from those communities and it goes to the city of Chester and it comes back.
But from a township standpoint, we're fairly low crime-wise.
There's a 2015 study, a criminal study for Delaware County, that places us as the second safest community in Delaware County.
But there's hot areas that we know
that where the crime generally takes place at.
For the most part, we deal with a lot of criminal activity in the night hours.
This type of system that they're bringing to the community, Simkar is bringing to this community, is going to take this situation that we have now and give people a sense of security and a sense of feeling that they don't have to worry about what's going on outside of their houses.
We're going to bring lighting, video, and security to the residents in Chester Township.
It's even gonna make it safer for the police, because now they can know what they're going up into, besides being blind.
When you talk to the chief of police, he talks about 2% of the residents of Chester Township that are, you know, into the violent activities. You have a 98% that are following the rules and staying out of the situations like that. So I think this will do better for the greater percentage of Chester Township.
It gets to me that a small percentage will hold the larger percentage hostage to what they want to do, and I think that with this we begin to get more of our freedom back.